Hey, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited about all our new subscribers. Welcome. If you have any topics that you want us to cover, please just leave a comment below. We would love to do it. Also, share this video with people that you know that have acid reflux. That's our topic today. I'm going to go over 10 things that can help your acid reflux. The final two at the end of the video will show you how to reduce two of the major underlying causes of acid reflux in the more chronic form called gastroesophageal reflux disorder, also known as GERD. So, stick around. Acid reflux. This topic is because of a request from two of our subscribers. Ken, that requested this over a month ago, and then Mam Rio, whose picture is on the thumbnail for this video. So, if you're watching this video and this is your first time to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the little bell icon so you get notifications of our future videos. And also, if you would like this video. Also, we really do want your comments, so leave a comment below, even if you just want to say hi. In the description below is a link to a 12-page document that I created during all the research that I did. It covers the underlying causes of acid reflux, the different triggers, the food triggers, the medications that can trigger it, and also the different strategies that you can use to not only ease the pain immediately, but also long-term strategies to help you heal better. So the top 10 things that you can do to help reduce your acid reflux is number one is to fast. I know that's a 4-letter word, but it can really be transformational. The easiest way to ease yourself into fasting is to do a 12-hour fast. That means to eat your evening meal at 6 p.m. in the evening, and then don't eat anything else before you go to bed, and don't eat until at least 6 o'clock in the morning. If you sleep in, that's even a longer fast. That's even better. That allows all the food to be better digested and get out of your stomach and actually shrink your stomach. Number two, it's to do the maneuver I will show you at the end of the video called the hiatal hernia maneuver. A hiatal hernia is where the top of your stomach has protruded up into your chest cavity, and it puts more pressure on the top of the stomach, and the valve that holds acid and all the stomach contents in the stomach, and it tends to push acid up into your chest and your throat. It's one of the number one causes of acid reflux. It's usually due to an injury where you lifted and you're bent forward, especially if you're overweight. So, do the hiatal hernia maneuver after you wake up, before you end your fast and your stomach is empty. It will really be more effective. Number three, and that is to adjust yourself. Can you adjust yourself? Yes, you can. I will show you actually how to find the misalignment, the irritation, if you have one, in the mid-back, which is the nerve supply. The brain sends information down the spinal cord and goes out the nerves into your stomach and your digestive system. And when there's a misalignment, the irritation can interfere with the ability of the brain to communicate with the stomach. And that may be one major underlying cause of your acid reflux. I've seen this hundreds of times with cases that I've treated over the years. So after the hiatal hernia maneuver, you will adjust yourself. That's coming at the end of the video. Number four is don't drink or eat anything 3 hours before you go to bed. That allows your stomach to empty out. You're much less likely to have an acid reflux attack when you do go to bed. Number five, when you do eat, chew your food very carefully. I mean, for a long time. One of my mentors said, chew your food so long that it tastes so good that you hate to swallow it. There's a lot of pre-digestion that happens, and when there's not as many big chunks in your stomach, you're much less likely to have that come back up into your esophagus, causing acid reflux. Number five. Oh wait, we already did number five. Number six, sit up straight. How many times did your mother tell you that? Sit up straight. The number one thing you can do to sit up straight is to sit at the top of your legs, not the back of your butt. So what that means is you sit, kind of bend forward, arch your back, sit right on the top of your hips. That automatically brings you into better posture. What that does is open this up, less pressure pushing back up into your chest. This is extremely important, especially during the coronavirus quarantines, where people are sitting a lot. Number seven, another major cause of acid reflux is stress. Emotional stress, mental stress is what I'm talking about now. I've had a lot of patients tell me when they watch the news, they get so upset. So number 7 is actually doing a news fast. That means not to listen to, not to read, not to watch the news for at least a week and see how you feel. You'll probably calm down immensely. Number 8 is a breathing technique. It's a type of meditation. It was developed by an organization that's done a lot of research on the connection between the brain and the heart called the HeartMath Organization. And the breathing is quite simple. You just take a deep breath in through your nose and you imagine the breath going into the area of your heart. Big deep breath, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out through your mouth. And then after you do that for about 20 seconds or so, as you take your breath in and while you're letting it out, try to feel a very happy, positive emotion right here in your chest. That really helps to link the pleasure centers of your brain to your heart. It's a very, very healthy type of meditation, but also like traditional meditation, it helps slow down your thoughts, give you some distance from your thoughts. And later during the day, especially if you do this in the morning, if something irritates you or gets angry, it's almost like you're a little bit separated from that. So instead of getting angry, you can hopefully choose a better response. So take a deep breath in through your nose, imagine it going into your heart. What I do is I imagine my beautiful wife Rhea, and it brings such a happy feeling to my heart that I actually have a feedback mechanism designed by the HeartMath people, and it shows my heart rate variability, which is the measurement that they use, going way up. I can't say enough about using this technique, even if you don't have the feedback mechanism. Breathe in 5 seconds, imagine the breath going into your heart and let it out slowly. And then put that happy feeling into your heart. Whatever it is that makes you happy, even if it's a memory from a long time ago. Number 9, and that is to sleep on your right side. What that does is put your stomach up higher. It's less likely to empty out and go up into your esophagus. Pretty simple thing to do. Number 10, elevate the head of your bed. If your head's here, you put a block of wood or even like a cinder block, a concrete block, under each foot of the top of the bed, and that will keep the acid from coming up into your chest because of gravity. So that's our top 10. Let me explain now about how to reduce a hiatal hernia, a major cause of acid reflux, and also how to check and adjust your mid-back, the nerve supply to your stomach. You will feel much better. The hiatal hernia maneuver, you may remember it was number 2 in our 10 things to do to help your acid reflux. So it consists of having a ball. This is a soft kind of spongy ball that you bounce. You could use a racquetball or a tennis ball, but this is better. First step is you find the bottom of your rib cage right here and you follow your fingers up to the middle and there'll be a little bony protrusion. It's a bone called the xiphoid process. But using your index finger as a measuring device, so to speak, you angle your finger down the edges of the bottom edge of your ribs, and at the tip of where your finger is will usually be where your stomach goes up into your chest cavity through that opening. And as I move my finger up and down the rib cage back and forth, I can feel that soreness. So you put the ball right there on the sore spot, which would be your stomach, and you press in with both hands. Then you take a deep breath in and let it all out. And as you're letting it out, you push in a little more and pull down and out towards your left knee. And when you take your next breath, you hold it there to anchor it down. And let it out again. So you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth as you continue to pull down and out with each breath. On your 4th breath, you pull down a little more and then you make a pull, kind of a fast pull down and out. So it goes like this. Like that. And you may want to do it again. Bring the ball up again. And on your 5th breath, pull it down a little more. Let your stomach muscles relax and pull. You can do that 3 or 4 times and it really will make a difference on actually pulling your stomach down. This is best done on an empty stomach, good to do in the morning after your 12-hour fast and before you eat anything. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to find a misalignment and adjust yourself. Last but not least is how to find the misalignment and adjust yourself. This really is exciting to me. If I could teach you how to take total care of yourself by adjusting yourself from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, I would. But this is to relieve the irritation of the nerves that go to your stomach. And the first step is finding the problem. So what you do is you have a water bottle, and this is frozen, but when you first get the bottle, you take the top off, pour out a little bit, probably down to the top of the label, put the top back on, put it in the freezer. That allows for expansion so the bottle doesn't bust. I've taped a couple kitchen sponges around here to make it softer and more comfortable to the back. You place the bottle this way on a yoga mat. If you have carpet, that will work just fine. Unless it's too thick, then the bottle may not roll. On this tile, it just slides and won't roll properly. So I'm going to place this here, and to get down without throwing your back out, you lean on your side and then turn over on your back. The bottle will be about the level of your lower rib cage vertebrae, right at the top of your lower back. And you just relax back against that. Take a deep breath in and let it relax. But what you're looking for is the tender vertebra. You may have vertebrae that are tender all up and down your spine, but the misalignment is characterized by extreme tenderness when you press against it. That's one of the criteria we use when we are examining somebody in our office. So you lift up on your elbows a little, maybe raise your hips slightly, and then roll your hips down. Actually, the bottle is rolling up your back. You roll until you come to a vertebra that's extremely tender. Woo, like that one right there. Then you come back down just at the bottom of that tender vertebra. Straighten your legs out. Bring your arms down like this. Take a deep breath in and bring your arms up over your head. Oh, I just felt the joint release a little bit, and that's the object of this maneuver. You let your breath out. If it doesn't release on the first breath, take another deep breath. And you can repeat that 5 times, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Then you would lift up with your elbows and scoot down a little bit more, rolling the bottle further up your back. And when I do that right there, I feel extreme soreness again. So I'm backing the bottle down just a little to get at the bottom part of that sore spot. And then I'm going to take a deep breath in again. Oh, and I felt the joint release. And, excuse me, I just burped. Oftentimes when you get a good adjustment and it releases the irritation of the nerves that go to your stomach, you'll feel a relaxation in your stomach, or you may have a burp. I don't feel like I've gotten a good adjustment unless I burp. And then you scoot down a little more. There may be another one up between the shoulder blades. And one reason I'm doing this is because I know my back, and I know there is one right there, so I'm going to back up just a little bit so the bottle's just below the sore spot. Straighten my legs out, take a deep breath in. And then after, even if you get a release, it's not bad to lie there for a moment and take some slow, deep breaths. Again, 5 slow, deep breaths would be a minimum. Earlier during rehearsal, you might say, my wife was lying on the bottle. When she was up in this area, she was talking about how good it felt. Between the shoulder blades up to the neck, if you sit a lot looking down at your device, this can be also very therapeutic. But just lying on the ice on the area that's sore for a few minutes can be very therapeutic because it reduces the swelling around the joint and around the nerve and helps reduce the neurological dysfunction. In other words, it helps take the pressure off the nerve and allow your stomach to function better. When you swallow, your food goes down in a smooth, coordinated way and doesn't get mixed up and get pushed back up. And when you get up, turn on your side and then get up into a kneeling position and then stand up from that position. Thank you for watching. If you know anybody with acid reflux, share this video with them. God bless. We'll see you next time.